Good morning, dear children. Welcome to the science class. Yes, in previous class we have been discussing skeletal system, right? So there are five parts in the skeletal system. What are they? Skull, backbone, rib cage, hand bones, leg bones. Right? Skull protects our brain, backbone, rib cage protects our heart and lungs. Right? Here there are many bones joined together to form a single part, right? So let's see the functions of skeleton here. See, it's on page number 48, dear children. Please look at page number 48 with your pencils. Functions of skeleton. So what is the use of this function in our body? It gives strength, shape and support to our body and protects our internal organs, right? The first thing is it gives strength. Because of bones strong bones, we can work very hard work. It gives strength to our body. We can carry whatever the weight, even though we can carry heavy weights if our bones are strong. So these bones gives us strength and it gives us proper shape. Okay, and it's also a support to our body as well. Here the main function of bones are it protects our internal organs. Okay, muscles along with bones help in our body movement. So what is the thing which helps bones? Muscles. Our bones are covered with muscles. So if you touch your hand, you cannot touch your bone. You cannot feel your bone, where the bone is. Just you can feel the muscle which is surrounds the bone. Okay. Yes, underline these important points, dear children. It gives strength, shape and support to our body, and the main thing, it protects our internal organs. Here, muscles along with bones help in our body movement. Okay, joints. Joints are the places where two or more bones join together. Underline this, dear children. Why do we call it as a joint? Because here two or more bones join together. That's why we call it as joint. Our body has many joints. The body bend at the joints. Okay, where do our body bends? Where there is a joint of two or three bones, there our body can bend. Okay, joints may be movable or immovable. Here, underline this, dear children. Joints may be movable or immovable. Movable means which can move. Immovable means which cannot move. Okay, I told you in previous class, right? In the skull, only the jaw is mobile one. The remaining part or the remaining bones in our skull cannot move. Okay, that is immobile. Only the jaw is mobile. Okay, the joints in the skull are immobile except the lower jaw. So that's what we have explained now. Other joints are mobile joints. So except the skull, remaining all the joints are mobile. So let's see what are all the joints in our body. The different types of mobile joints in our body are: first one, pivot joint, ball and socket joint, hinge joint, gliding point. Underline that, dear children. P-I-V-O-T, pivot, ball, and socket, S-O-C-K-E-T, socket, H-I-N-G, hinge, G-L-I-D-I-N-G, gliding. Okay, these are all the name of the joints in our body. So how many joints are there in our body, dear children? 4 joints. What are they? Ball and socket, hinge, pivot, gliding. So let's see what are these and where these are located. Let's discuss about first one, ball and socket joint. Okay, in this type of joint, the ball shaped end of the bone fits into cup shaped socket of other bone. This joint allows maximum movement Hip and shoulder joints are examples of this type of joint. So here, see, this is the example. A bone with round shape and the other is with cup shape. These two joint and helps us to move our body. So where are these ball and socket bones are located? In two places. One is hip and the other is shoulder. Okay, see, this is our hip part. This is the leg and this is the hip bone. Okay, dear children, see, this is the leg one. This is the hip bone. Here there is a ball and socket. Okay, dear children, ball and socket joint. One bone is with round ball like shape and the other is like with cup shape. So these joint and which helps in the maximum movement. Okay, hip and shoulder joints are examples of this type of joint. Okay, so next one, let's see about hinge joint. This joint is like hinges in a door that allows the door to open and close. So have you found any time these hinges in your house? See, I'll show you the picture. This is the hinge which allows our door to open and close. So in the same way, there are the bones in the elbows, knees, fingers and toes joints are the examples of this type of joint. These joints allow movement in one direction only. Okay. See, for example, this is the hinge joint. So for this leg, we can open and close. Right? See, in this picture, here there is a bone called fibula and tibia. And yesterday we have discussed femur, F-E-M-U-R. Femur is the longest bone found in our thigh region. See, this is the bone which is found in our thigh region. This leg, can we move to upwards, like to the face direction, without bending in our hip? Can we break this leg into the opposite direction? No, really we cannot. Right? So these hinge joints are allowed to move only on one side. Okay. So where are these hinge joints are located? Elbows, knees, fingers and toes. See, in this we can find this in elbows, knees, fingers. Okay, dear children. Next one, pivot joint. This joint is found between the skull and backbone. We can move our head in all directions. Yes or no? See, now I am moving my head to upward, downward, sideways, as my wish. This is because of pivot joint present between our skull and backbone. Say, this is the pivot joint which helps to move our head in all the directions. Okay, dear children. Next one, gliding joint. Gliding joint means this type of joint is found in the wrist and in the ankle. See here, if you see the box, you can find here. These both are the gliding points. This type of joint is also found in the backbone. Even this gliding point is available in our backbone part also. Okay. So, joint means mixing of together joining of two or more bones, we call it as joint. So the joints may be mobile or immovable. So except the bones in our skull, all the joints are mobile. Okay, the bones which are present in our skull, other than this jaw, no other bone is mobile. Okay, it is immobile bone. It's immobile joint. Okay, dear children, apart from that, there are many joints which are mobile. What are they? Ball and socket. See, this is the picture of ball and socket. Looks, one thing is like ball and the other one is like socket, where the bone fixes here and which helps to move the body or the organ. Okay, here hip and shoulder joints are this type of ball and socket type. Next one, hinge is the example of this. Here the joint is like hinges. These type of joints are present in our elbows, knees, fingers and toes joints. These joints allow movement only in one direction. Next, pivot joint, which is present between our skull and backbone, which helps to move the head in all the directions. Next, gliding point. This type of joint is found in the wrist and the ankle. See here, wrist and ankle. Here we can find this gliding joint. Okay, dear children. So read the lesson once again about these joints. Okay, read at least twice the lesson and understand it. Okay, dear children, take care. Bye.